What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where fire sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devin, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about JJ Watt. JJ Watt has officially announced his retirement after this season. He will retire, but before we get into that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. And I want you guys to watch this video all the way to the end because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Let's get into it. So if you guys know, or if you don't know JJ Watt, he's played college football in Wisconsin. He's part of the 2011 draft class, drafted in the first round, 11th pick by the Houston Texans, played 12 seasons in the NFL, 10 with the Houston Texans, 2 with the team that he is with right now, the Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, the Andre Hopkins. Look, they were a team that destined to be great, but it's not looking as it seems because they're not making the playoffs. Kyler Murray's out for the season, so on and so on. So let's look at his accolades. So here we got JJ Watt, a 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's also won the Lot Impact Trophy back in 2010. Now, if you guys know or if you don't know what the Lot Trophy is, here's basically what this is. This is a trophy that goes to student athletes who best exhibits the characteristics of Ronnie Lott by making an impact on and off the field. If you guys do not know Ronnie Lott was a defensive player just like JJ Watt. He played for the San Francisco 49ers. You know, he had a great friendship with Marcus Allen in that time, who was the best running back, played for the Raiders and also played for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, yeah. And now we move on to let's look at the way JJ Watt's playing this year. This season he's only had 26 tackles, 9.5 sacks, and he's also had one forced fumble. But when you look at his career, he's only played 149 games total, 580 total tackles, 444 solo tackles, 136 assist tackles, 111.5 sacks, 27 forced fumbles, 17 fumble recoveries, 68 yards, 2 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns. And when we look at a player like JJ Watt, when he came into the league, watching him come off the line, he did a lot of amazing things when he came off that defensive line. He was very explosive, very fearless, and he wanted to get the job done. And right now, I'm gonna play this clip for you guys just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Here it is.
Just flick his thumb, alters the trajectory enough, it takes enough off of it that Jonathan...
And pass to the face, number 75. Offense, penalty is declined.
I love J.J. Watt, just like everybody loves J.J. Third down, 3rd and 12, and the ball's out, and recovered by Watt. He's on his feet, he was never touched down. Could he have his 3rd touchdown of the season? Yes, he...
Look, if you look at all those clips, look at the time that at the moment where JJ Watt exploded off the line, getting past that Jaguars defender to get to the quarterback and basically got a safety to give his team to add more points on the scoreboard for his team. JJ Watt is very strategic. He's all about the fundamentals. He's all about the technique. As a defensive lineman, you have to be ready because when you come off that line, what they teach you in high school or middle school or whenever you started playing football as a defensive lineman, you got to be quick. It's all about the hand motion. You got to move. You got to move and groove. You got to get off that line quick and beat that offensive lineman to get to the quarterback and make that play. Whether it be the quarterback or whether it be the running back. Maybe they might be a play where the receiver runs a jet sweep across the field. You got to get off that line quick. And that's what J.J. Watt did on all those plays, on every drive. He took it to him. So the last thing I want to cover before I before we go in the show. I want to talk about the great things he did off the field, and there's five things that really made an impact. Number one is Hurricane Harvey. J.J. Watt started an online campaign back in 2017 on August 27th, and he ended up raising $37 million to help people who were affected by Hurricane Harvey. So you see, you can make an impact on the field, but an impact that you do off the field is long lasting. It's just like when you give your first impression. You only have one chance, one opportunity. JJ Watt did a lot of good, not just on the field with his play, but off the field. So we're gonna move on to the second thing, helping those in need. Number two, helping those in need. Back in March of 2020, JJ Watt joined other athletes in giving back during the COVID-19 pandemic. Not only him, but his wife donated. They donated $350,000 to Houston Food Bank to aid in relief efforts. You see, there's people in this world who don't have what we have. There are people out there that need food. They need whatever they need to survive. They maybe need water. They maybe need clothes or shoes. JJ Watt took what he had and gave it back. It's the greatest thing is about giving back to the people who are the less fortunate, the people who don't have, and just to be like, I will honestly say, having that compassion. What we're seeing from JJ Watt is his heart. He's a very compassionate person. He really cares about helping other people, and it doesn't really matter what the situation is. He's willing to help. Number three, funding after school athletic programs. So the Justin J. Watt Foundation works with middle schools in Texas, Wisconsin, and other states to support unfunded after school athletic programs. He donated 66 million. 66 million. That's how much he donated. And just to just to keep it real, like that right there, you know, if you really look at a lot of players in the NFL, once they get their money, some of them are just, they'll splurge it on just anything. You know how they ask in those videos, like, what was the when they get players, NFL players get interviewed, they're like, what was the first thing you bought on your first check? Like, and it happens with NBA players as well. But I just love to see the gratitude and the humbleness of JJ Watt going out there and, like I said, being out there in the community, really leaving a lasting impression on people, showing people that I'm here to help you and everybody else in this world matters. Number four, supporting a fan. So back in July of 2022, there was a lady, a Texas resident named Jennifer Simpson, who was on Twitter trying to sell all her JJ Watt gear, including the jersey and also including the pair of Reebok shoes, because JJ Watt had a signature shoe with Reebok. So JJ Watt basically responds back 20 minutes of the post or after, and he tells Jennifer Simpson that he's going to pay for her granddad's funeral. That was basically her thing. She was trying to do everything she could to sell merchandise that was JJ Watt. She felt like she could do that and maybe get money for her granddad's funeral, but JJ Watt stepped in and said he was going to cover that. And now we're at the final, last but not least. JJ Watt made this person's dreams come true. He made their wish come true. Back in 2016, JJ Watt made a 9-year-old cancer survivor very happy with a meeting through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And let me just look at this. This is a 9-year-old kid. I want you to go back to the times where you were once a kid. Let's say you go to an NBA game or NFL game and you meet your favorite player. Just feeling the emotion, the happiness, the joy, the excitement, the energy. If you see a lot of those kids, like even with the Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs was out there with the brought a little kid on the field, and they played catch together before the game even started. Things like that will make a kid's day. That's something that child won't like. They'll never forget that moment. And it's all about taking advantage of those moments and making them memorable. And that's what JJ Watt did. you know, a cancer survivor, that is hard. Like I said, people go through a lot of things every day, but having that type of individual like JJ Watt who just said, you know what, I want to make this person's day. I want to put a smile on this person's face. And that's what he did. But I'm truly, honestly, I'm gonna miss JJ Watt. I'm really gonna miss the fact that he's no longer gonna be in the NFL because he really did make an impact in this sport. And I remember putting on TikTok, I put up about, I made a post about JJ Watt retiring, and someone who's a Texans fan commented and said you know, they wish he retired as a Texan because he's done so much for those people. He's done so much in Houston. But, you know, things happen. Players get traded, or they want to be traded. They want to be out, or whatever their case may be. But JJ Watt will truly be missed from the game of football. And honestly, his legacy, the way he approached the game, it will never be forgotten. What he did on the field will never be forgotten. What he did off the field will never be forgotten. JJ Watt is a true legend. I want you fans out there, whether you're, a Cardinals fan, Houston fan, Houston Texans fan, or whether you're a JJ Watt fan, I really want to know what you guys think about his retirement. Is it too soon, or should he continue playing a few more years, or would you like to see him as a Texan? What are you guys thoughts? All you JJ Watt fans out there, Texans fans, Arizona Cardinals fans, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. But that is all for today's episode. Make sure you guys once again like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devin, and I'm signing off.